Welcome everybody, my name is Ryan and we are playing Vintage Story today. We are on the multiplayer server, that's right. Hey, what's going on, Matza? First one as usual, my friend. I'm just going to make sure everything's going good on YouTube. Yep, okay, good. Looks like we're live. Everything's locked in. Welcome, folks. Been a while since I streamed over here on YouTube. Well, I guess technically that's not true. I had a little bit of a failed stream earlier today, but that was just some minor technical issues which we've gotten over, so we don't have to worry about that now. We're here for a new stream, and like I said, we're here on the multiplayer server, so if you have not seen this, maybe you've checked out my single-player worlds, my Dino playthrough, something like that. This is, of course, a server that we created, I don't know, about a month ago or so. It's open to my Patreon subscribers, so if you are interested in joining at any point, the link for Patreon is down in the description, but I've also pinned it in the chat. So join there. You can donate any amount, and all tiers get access to the server, but looks like we've got a few people online. Wist has just joined. Hello, hello. Matza, of course, in chat, is also here in the server. Let me know if everything's looking good and sounding good to you guys. Let's just want to make sure. Let's say hi to Wist. Oh, we've got a lot to show off today. I've got some plans maybe to build an orchard, but really the big thing is just going to be showing off some of the builds that some people have been working on recently. It does sound good. Thank you, Mats. I appreciate that, buddy. That's helpful to hear. But let's start with some small stuff, and then as more people trickle in to the stream, we'll stomp over to a few of the locals here who have been really working hard to build some pretty impressive stuff. Now, as you can see, it is currently January, year 3, so we're chugging right along, man. The server is offline when no one's like playing, but we do have several people from Europe, so there's almost always somebody online, it feels like. And of course, we have 30-day months too, so despite that, we have still gotten all the way up to year 3 in winter here. And let me tell you what, the winters are long. Oh, but at least we have warm pizza to keep us full. Who's this? I see somebody's nameplate over there. We'll go visit them in a moment. But yeah, I've been doing a whole lot of chiseling. So this is one of my recent creations, just a little pizza. Some of the stuff I've been kind of hiding throughout the world, but other things are kind of permanent, such as this tree, which I guess it's still a work in progress. I could walk away from it now and be somewhat happy with it. Yeah, there's a little bird's nest right up there too. But, and yes, it does have eggs in it. Let me show you. You got to get up here to see it, though. That's the thing. Just like any old tree, a lot of the secrets are hidden high up in the canopy. Oh, it's covered with snow right now, but trust me, I chiseled a couple of eggs into it. There's an ultra zoom of the eggs. By the way, I tested a little bit with the cam command in Vintage Story. I can show you how it works later. Yes, please, Matza. You know, I don't know if you're aware, but I put up that little intro video for my upcoming Polar World series. And I was thinking about maybe diving into that a little bit because I want to re-record some of the footage for that and basically redo it. But yeah, so that would be really helpful. Hey, there he is, the man himself. The man, the legend, Matza. How's it going, buddy? Look, he's looking at chat, so let's build a little wall around. Oh, he got out. Dang it, he's a slippery fella. Can't cage in Matza. I picked up a brick by accident. Okay, people, what's going on, everybody? Hello, Matza. You're at half health, my friend. Are you... I was not trying to trap you. That would be a wrongful thing to do. Let's look at Matza's creation. So... he's been around since the beginning of the server, one of the colony founders here, and he did not help me build the windmill. No, he did a little bit, but his main focus was down below, the underbelly, so to speak, this place right here. And believe it or not, Matza also cleared out the mountain for my cellar, too. Can't forget that. It was a drifter in hunger. Oh, okay, no worries, buddy. I'm just looking out for you there, my friends. So yeah, unfortunately the snow is kind of covering some of my chiseling stuff, but like I said, let's just take a look at some of these little things, and then we'll go pay pay a visit to Wist, and I think we're going to stop by Little Blue's place. A couple of our neighbors here is what now is apparently a very outdated Halloween display. I carved a bunch of pumpkins, people. Look at this. Oh, there's even a little baby pumpkin back there. But yeah, I'm going to take it down and probably do it seasonally, you know. But it's a long season, so we'll leave it up. There's a hamburger. Oh, and speaking of seasonal displays, here's a Christmas tree and some presents. Also, I did some milk and cookies, but can't really see them because of the dang snow. Whoops. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. You can see the milk and cookies. They sit on the table, oh so nicely. There they are. And of course, anybody who's unfamiliar, here in the States, we have a tradition where when Santa Claus comes to bring presents and hide them under the tree, you leave him a little bit of a snack of milk and cookies on the table near the tree. You know, because even Santa Claus gets hungry going up and down that chimney. And of course, very appropriately, we have a skull right next to that area. But no, that's enough of that. So let's see. That kind of shows what I've been working on recently. Let's put this away, put that in the on hand, and let's go back to the hub now. I think, wait, Little Blue. I don't know if Little Blue's in chat, but we might have to make our way up to Little Blue's on foot. There it is right there. It's not super far. In fact, we've got a road that takes us most of the way. Let's see. Oh, good. Perfect. Sun is just coming up. Let's do it. Let's head up to Little Blue's. They've been working on a very interesting build. It's still not done yet, so it still is a work in progress. Oh, there is a portal at the hub now. Okay, Little Blue's in-game chat and server chat watching too. All right, let's do that then. Thank you, my friend, for letting me know. Now we don't have to walk all the way there, even though it's not far, but for anybody who's maybe not aware, we've got a really sweet mod. It's called Translocator Relocator. Well, for one thing, we've got over 50 mods. Well, over 40, close to 50 mods. But that one in particular allows us to first repair and then move translocators. And then we can link them using this key. And that means if you have two with the same key, it's no longer randomized. We will be teleported to exactly where we want to go. So using that mod, you know, in the month or two that we've had the server going, we've been able to locate quite a few translocators and set them up. Of course, I really need to work on the signs. Yeah, we're going to have to get some metal plates, and I'm going to like paint them or something so it's much more visible. But regardless, you can see, and we even have one to the Resonance Archives. Doesn't take you right to it, but pretty close. You still have a small journey to get to it. But, all right, where are we going? Little Blue's place. Is that it up there, Little Blue? No. Is it one that's not marked blue? Oh, for blue, never mind. It's totally marked with a beautiful name, with a very apt description. Oh, look at this. Blue's even set up a little portal room. I love it. Ha ha ha. We're here, Blue. Make way. So he's using shale and, of course, granite. Oh, granite. It's everywhere. People love it or hate it. The granite is pretty much the main building block. Well, at least of my stuff, too. But, all right, here we come, Little Blue. So we've got, hey, there he is. What's up, my friend? How's it going? Let's take a look at your clothing. So Little Blue is an alchemist. Oh, wait, we've got, okay. I like the fence post set up with the oil lamps. That looks good. They're not like hovering really or anything. I like it. The road's nice. Got some detail here. Watch the corners. Granite is the vintage story version of Minecraft cobblestone. There you go. Oh, look at this. We got the makings of what appears maybe to be some sort of underground torture dungeon in the works. Now, probably a cellar most likely, but uh-oh, we're losing Little Blue. Where'd you go? Look at this place. Whoa. Nice hallway. It's massive. Whoa, look at these stairs. They're halfies. Half and half. We got some aged log. Ooh. This looks really cool with this pink sunrise out here right now. Hey, drifters, why don't you leave? Scram. This is good, Blue. Yeah, in the oil lamps, obviously not really the main source of light, but they do look really good. What kind of a thing is this? Iron lantern? Interesting. Actually, the iron lanterns, this is my first time ever seeing an iron lantern. Hey, new subscriber here. I haven't finished the 1.2 playthrough, but great game. It is a great game. Thank you, Louise, for coming by. I appreciate you checking in with me here live and, of course, watching this series. So thank you, thank you. Right now, Louise, we're in my multiplayer world on a server here I share with about a dozen or so Patreons, and we're touring Little Blue's place. Still a work in progress, but man, this is ambitious, Blue. Jeez. Yeah, good job. Oh, I like this. Yeah, this recessed shale. How'd you get this greenish tint to it, buddy? You have to give me a tutorial here on some of your decorating. Ooh, okay. Okay, we've got the periodite. That's what it is. We're mixing in some periodite. Look at this. No railings. Wow. Living life on the edge here, Blue. I love it. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Peridotite. That's it. Peridotite and shale. Oh, man. Those are good color combos, I would say, Blue, for sure. We're on top of the world. What's this? Where are you going? Give me a moment. I got to look out over the land. Oh, I got to increase my block distance so we could see home base from here. Hey, Frederick Barnes Jr., how's it going, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. Hello, everybody. Appreciate you coming by the stream today. Check it out. We are up here on top of a castle. There, right there is the translocator we just came from. What's that? A tree? That's a tree out there. Yeah, Little Blue, this is a pretty sweet castle, my friend. It's even got the, what are these? These have a specific name. These little nubbins or nodules? I don't remember. But, yeah, it's great. Now, what's over here? Is this your torture dungeon? Down here? Uh-huh. No, that's where we just came from, isn't it? Okay, where? Show me the torture dungeon, Blue. Let's go administer some punishments. Whoa, this is super cool. Just found out about Vintage Story. It's an awesome game, my friend. I highly recommend it. It's not out on Steam yet, but nor is it on console. I should point that out too. It's strictly PC, but yeah, really great. You can see we've still got some drifter spawns around here. Let's take care of that for Little Blue. How dare you attack our host like that? Get out of here. Whoa. Now you're trying to leave like a coward. Haha, we got it. Torture dungeon in the works. Okay, good, Little Blue. Good. Yes. Follow that draw to the dark side, my friend. But appreciate you guys coming by the stream. Yeah, if you're new to Vintage Story and maybe you've played Minecraft before, or even if you haven't, I still recommend this game. It's far superior to Minecraft. Oh, come here. Yeah, it's much better than Minecraft. I can say that with all confidence, and the best part about that is that this game is still in early access, so it's still got many updates to come, lots of development in the work. It is like Minecraft on steroids. It's more like an adult Minecraft. I always say that Minecraft is like playing with Legos, where playing in Vintage Story is more like you're playing a computer game, as opposed to just playing with like little baby toys. But not to insult Minecraft, because I know it's a great game. Obviously, this game was inspired by Minecraft. Wow, you got enemies everywhere, bro. Look at this guy up here sniping your ass. Hold on. I gotcha. What do you think you are? Oh, suicided. Ooh. Yeah, Vintage Story actually started from a couple of mods for Minecraft. One you might be familiar with, Terra Firma Craft. and another one called Vintage Craft, were both basically inspirations or frameworks for this game before it became a standalone game on its own. But damn, Blue, your place is... It's impressive from the inside and the outside. You know what you need, buddy? And I know it's still work in progress, but you need some sort of like support right here, some like flying buttresses or something. You know, I'm sure you could whip together something real nice with some support beams or whatnot. The drifters helped you make this. I think you've got Stockholm Syndrome, friend. I think you're losing it, Blue. You've been out here in the wilderness alone for too long, my friend. You're starting to identify with drifters, buddy, but that's okay. That's why I've come. And I didn't bring you any food. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, I might have some presents for you, though. Check this out. I've been on a little bit of a adventure down south looking for fruit trees. How are you on fruit trees? Would you like to start your very own orchard, my friend? Let's see. I think we can do orange trees here. Let's give you 8 cuttings. Sure, hell yeah, buddy. Look at my chest here. We can do the cherry cuttings too in this climate. Of course, anybody who's unfamiliar, the fruit trees are amazing. One of the cool parts of this game. There's a lot too, but these are up there, and they're like biome specific in a way. They're temperature specific, I should say. But here you go. Take them. There you go. Start your own little fruit orchard. I was actually on a mission to find breadfruit. You're welcome. You're welcome, Blue. All right. Lacking any torture dungeon, I guess we've seen most of the place. Wait, what's in here? We finally found the torture dungeon. You've been holding out on me, little Blue. How dare you? You're about to feel the wrath. No, I'm just kidding. It's a nice little domicile. It's a good place. This was obviously the beginning of the whole estate here. So I really like... I think my favorite part, Blue, is this inner hallway or like staircase room. I don't know what you call this, if these kind of rooms have a proper name, but I would say this is amazing, and you should not put rails. I wouldn't even put rails, dude. You know, a true like castle back made in the medieval times, they didn't give crap about like safety or OSHA regulations, none of that. There weren't railings. Yeah, the stairs turned out great, dude. They kind of float like that. Yep. It gives it a very realistic feel to it. So do these, like, slit windows. It's all beautiful. This right here, I don't understand it, but I get it. At the same time, it doesn't make sense. It's perfectly sensible. Yeah, and the iron lanterns, you know what? My first time ever seeing a lantern made out of iron, and I kind of like it. It definitely goes with the color scheme you've chosen, and you even get this kind of nice, almost rusty appearance on some parts of it. That's interesting. This game's got full of little hidden details and secrets and stuff like that. But, all right, little Blue, thank you for showing us your place, my friend. Obviously, we will come and visit this spot in future streams and videos too, because it's still a work in progress. Thanks, Blue. All right, and I think we can find our way back. We've got this nice little road set up here. But yeah, anybody who's interested in the full mods, this list of mods, check the description down here on the YouTube live stream. I've got all of them listed out for you if you're curious about some of the mods we're using. And of course, shout out any questions you might be curious about the stream, or about the server, I should say. Or about the stream, whatever. Just about life in general. Let's go, you know. Ask me what kind of, like, my favorite hot dog brand is. I'm up for that too. All right, let's see. So, I've got 6 breadfruit cuttings. One of the things I do want to do in today's stream is set up a little orchard. So as you can see, first of all, let me just point this out for anybody who's not super familiar with the game. Of course, we're up here in a part of the world which gets 4 seasons, and we're in winter right now. There's snow on the ground, but we're going to teleport using our translocator over here. We're going to go through this one. I don't know how far it is, but it's several thousand blocks to the south. Boom. And you can see we're in a totally different region of the world. The map, of course, we're much farther away. And there's no snow here. Nor is there ever going to be snow. There is an elk. Hello, elk. But this is going to be the side of my orchard. So I'd like to lay down some breadfruit. I think what I want to do is establish like a nice little road. We're going to have a nice little walkway or pathway that like goes straight out from this translocator, and it'll just go boom straight off into the distance, not too far. But hey, M. Grillo, hello. I want to know what kind of hot dog bread is your favorite hot dog bread. I use plain Wonder Bread, like not even the hot dog buns. I just use a piece of sandwich bread and I fold it triangular wise around the hot dog. Oh, people probably hate that answer. No, but it's true. More often than not, like I don't have hot dog buns, you know. I buy hot dogs in bulk. Who the hell can, you know, I buy like 40 packages of hot dogs at once. So I can't have that many buns sitting around the house. It's just not feasible. But you get me. You see where everything's going. What's up, Win? Win498. I haven't seen that tag in a hot minute. Hello, Wist. Cursed Wist. Are you impressed by my hot dog buying in bulk? I mean, has nobody here ever shopped at Costco, for God's sakes? Hey, I'm poor too. Oh, let me tell you, man. Some of those, like those Bar S hot dogs, those real cheapies, you can get those for like $1 a pack. Just live on that, man. Pretzel hot dog buns are goated. Pretzel buns in general are good. Yeah, even for burgers and stuff. Little Blue, do the same thing with hot dogs. Hell yeah, stick them in the freezer. I guess you could freeze bread. My mom used to do that. She used to freeze bread and milk because she had one of those big coffin freezers like in her garage. And first of all, the bread is not the same once you thaw it back out. And milk, whenever you freeze milk, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it actually separates. Like the waters and like the heavier elements of the milk solids kind of separate a bit. And then it looks all gross. But once you thaw it back out, like it kind of remixes, so it's not gross once you thaw it, but it's still funny. I don't know. I'm just picky. All right, what the hell are we doing? We're going to visit Wist. Cursed Wist, also known as Win498, is in chat, people, and we're going to her place. This is it, dead ahead. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Wist is our tailor. She's made, well, basically everything I'm wearing here. Not the chef's hat. This was actually something that was found, but she did make my tailored gambeson, whatever you want to call it, dyed black, like Ninja Cook, that's me. Just like frozen beer? Yeah, exactly. I'm stuck using tortillas as my buns. Discovered gluten-free sensitivity. Well, you know how you solve that crisis, my friend? You do hot dog quesadillas. Boom, there it is. I was going to do a little drum roll before I said that, but I can't really do it well. I probably would have spit all over my monitor. So Matza says if you unfreeze the bread in the oven, it will be better. So I'm assuming I would take the plastic off of it first. But yeah, okay, here we are. Let's stop talking about food and start talking about Wist. Look at this. Look at this, people. Oh, okay, this is just a storage room. Look at this. Look at this, people. Oh, there's an elk in here. Who's sleeping on this? This is a nice little bed for the elk. I love it. And the fact that the elk is actually taking advantage of it is super cool. Look at Big. Big is so big. It's the biggest cat I've ever seen. Listen, I might come out here with a stack of, like, meat one day and try and steal Big from you. Bring it back to my place. Oh. Let's take a look at the garden. Of course, in winter, there's not much to see here. This is just a spot for, you know, growing flax, basically. But in the middle, we have an abstract sculpture from one of our members, Jeff Steele, I believe made this. Correct me if I'm wrong, Wist. But, yeah, really nice. One of the chiselers on the server. Oh, I really especially like the pedestal and the use of the two different colors. Really nice looking stuff there. All right, boom, close that up. Always close the door. Hey, who's that right there just watching me wander around her property? Hello, West, how's it going today? So we have toured her house before in previous streams, and we'll still peek our head in there and look around because it's a really impressive build for sure. But she's been hard at work on something very special here, people. Look at this, the haunted textiles. Wait, when did you say it was haunted? You never told me this was haunted, Wist. Actually, oh, the skulls. The skulls give it away. This is the skulls of the previous, like, victims of the apocalypse. If you guys are unfamiliar, Vintage Story actually has lore and like story content and even bosses, and part of that is that we are in fact in a post-apocalyptic world, you know, after Earth or whatever you want to call it, the famous Will Smith movie that everybody loved. But these are the buried skulls from centuries ago. Yes, just like that crazy chapel in Czechoslovakia. All right, down we go, Wist, into her torture dungeon. No, I mean, it's a museum. Oh, we got a scroll rack. Hidden knowledge. Actually, this is, I think, just decorative, right? Can we put scrolls on here, too? That would be really cool. All right, because there are scrolls in the game with lore and stuff. Look at this. Just decorative. Gotcha. Complete costume. Lacks looted items. Got a tapestry, but most importantly over here, we've got the displays. Look at this. The Tailor. So that's the Tailor's outfit. The Miner. And these are all classes in the game. We have a mod called the Working Class. And if you start as an alchemist, for instance, this is the gear that you would start in. Or if you start as a miner, here it is. Tailor, the same thing. The Clockmaker. And Wist has gone to the trouble of assembling all the necessary materials and making this. Is that what you did? You made most of this, right? Or did you find some of this too? What's this one? Oh, the Commoner. Mostly made. Gotcha. The Hunter. Very cool. And these aren't normal armor stands either. If we can, if we interact with this, it's a mannequin. It's really cool little way of displaying, because you can go all out. You can put all kinds of stuff on these. So definitely a superior version of the armor rack. The Malefactor. And the Blackguard. But we're not done. That's not all the classes, is it? No. This is just sitting there. Look at the display of the bottles. I love it. The use of torch holders. The New Age. Oh, peasantry. This is where I belong, right over here. The Survivor. Frederick says, how do you think the game is going to look like full finished? I heard an interview from the dev. Yep, that's what I've heard too. Roughly about that percent. You know, if you're the Rotwalker, I've never even heard of that, Wist. What is this, Wist? The Rotwalker? That's not a class. That's crazy. You might be a retainer. To your question, though, Frederick, I hate to speculate on just where this is going to go, but I imagine it's going to be one pretty gosh darn good game. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, it already is, you know. Mats has got some hopes for the future here, and there will be a small chance for the armor stands to coma alive during Oh, that would be cool. To come alive during a temporal storm, and the armor on becomes the rust version of it. That would be sick, dude. That's a good idea. You should put that in the suggestions on their Discord. I've put a couple suggestions in their Discord. It's helpful because sometimes there's mods for the stuff. The Great Step. Now this one was my favorite right here, the Nomad. Yeah, I like this green and white or creamish color. This is cool. It reminds me of my favorite Magic the Gathering deck, the green-white deck. It's a good color combination in both Magic and both in fashion. Nice fits. I'm telling you, Frederick. Oh, now this one's actually kind of nice too. Why is it that the peasants get the coolest looking stuff? I mean, that's where all real fashion comes from. It doesn't come from the top down. It's a bottom up thing, in my opinion. Have you guys ever watched Zoolander? Just look at that show. Derelict. Come on. The Jailer. It's not very intimidating. Should have a mask for the Jailer. I like the keys, though. Yeah, we got to pay closer attention to some of these accessories. So the Scribe's got a little, like, ink jar, probably something for their pins. The barber surgeon. This one's definitely got some sort. Oh, he's got that weird crow like plague mask on. I love it. I love it. Oh, now this one's weird. The marketeer. What? What's on his nose, Wist? You get right up close and personal with you. Is these cat whiskers? Has this... Does the Marketeer Plus have cat whiskers? Yeah, it's a cat. Wist, this is not real. You made this up. Did you chisel this? Is this a chiseled block? No, this is amazing. Cat whiskers. What the hell? The merchant. There's 2 of them. Oh, this is much more merchant-like here, for sure. Yeah, I like that, actually. It's kind of nice. The black and green is 2. Hey, Helminia, what's up? Looks like a spider. You think so? It kind of does, but then, like, I wish that tooltip would go away. It almost appears to have, like, a cat ear on this side. Do you see that? It's not over here, though, so I don't know. But we got something going on with that one. I love it. Now, this is a cool cape. What is this? The minstrel. Yeah, I especially like this piece right here, the minstrel's coat. That's a neat one. If I wasn't already married to my chef's outfit here, where is it? There it is. Yeah, if I wasn't already married to this, I'd probably be rocking the minstrel for sure. Oh, we got some sirens and we got some wolves outside. Cacophony. All right, let's continue. We got more to look at. The lackey. Oh, look at this. Look at those pinstripes or whatever. I love it. The messenger. Also notice too, see how these things, like, I'm sure that when Wist placed these, she didn't like put this one off a bit, you know, from this one. They're all placed perfectly well, but these things freaking move, people. I'm not even joking. These little things are haunted. Right or wrong, Wist? I mean, why do you think it's called the Haunted Museum? Because the statues move. My audio's lagged. Well, I'm sorry, Wist. Audio is lagged, so I'm not sure what you mean there. We haven't dropped any frames again. I think we're good. How's the sound, everybody? Is audio coming through? Okay. Let's see here. Deep dish. I've never known the audio to be lagged. Let's see. Mine is a little behind. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So the Deep Noble. Interesting. Just you, okay. Oh, now this one I like. The Forgotten Noble. Audio's okay. Thank you, Helminia. Appreciate that. Also, let's pay attention to the little details on some of these. We've even got some wallpaper going on behind them. I think you said your intention was to get like some backdrop behind all of these at some point. Now this looks like, I like that shirt. I was going to say, this looks like something I would wear in real life. That shirt. Little button down, blue plaid. Sure. I'm up for it. The Squire. Why is his face pinker than everybody else's? The Squire works harder. Whoa. The Noble. Look at that hat. Look at the green trim. It's like lime colored. I love it. We got a lot of good colors going on with the Noble over here. The Prince. Prince has mint green. Ooh, the Rotten King. We got the Royal Purple. This is good. This is real nice. We need a crown on these. Yeah, there's definitely crowns in the game because I've seen Andy wear them. We got to get you some crowns, Wist. Ooh, now this one's actually probably my favorite coat right here. Coat and belt. Good choice of the belt with it. The King's belt. Oh, yeah. That's nice. I need this coat, Wist. Can you make me a King's coat? Yeah, I need this, please. I want to request the King's wardrobe from you. All right. We've come to the end of the museum. This is pretty sweet. I would happily give some gears for those outfits. Yeah. We definitely have a trading and bartering system here on the server. Oh, or is this... Oh, wait a second. Wist. I forgot. Can I drink? Are we supposed to drink? We're celebrating, right? All right, I'm just going to drink. Drink up, she says. I forgot. She put out some booze. I accidentally picked up the second bottle while I was trying to place the first one. You know what that means. I'm going to have to drink it. Wait, what are we drinking? I don't even know. I just started drinking it. Aged blackcurrant brandy. Now, what's the difference between brandy and wine? Like, how do you make it? Hope you've been well. Thank you, VV. Appreciate you, my friend. It's good to see you by the stream today. All right, let's not drink too much, because this effect can be a little bit funny. Hello, everybody. Now, if I type this out, it appears correct until... Oh, okay, it actually... Yeah, it came up correct. Never mind. No, if you get super drunk, like when you type in chat, it like affects your typing. It will come out like garbled. Drunk, essentially drunk. All right. Nice job, Wist. Good job. Let's see what... Ooh, we got some serious chiseling going on here. Hey, Saturn's here. Say hi to Saturn. You aren't drunk enough, drink more? Well, no, you don't have to tell me twice. Come on over here. Let's sample some of the goods. Ooh, apple brandy. Also, notice in the tooltip it says you receive 1 unlearn point. That, my friends, is brought to us from one of my favorite new mods called XSkills. There it is. Yes, yes, yes. Allows you to gain experience in various different skills that you have throughout the world, like cooking is my highest at level 18. But let's say I put a point in something and I want to remove it. Well, the only way you can do that is by getting drunk and forgetting that skill through unlearn points. And yeah, I've been drinking a lot, so hey, Wist. All right, let's go on upstairs here. What's this little side door, Wist? Torture chamber. Knew it. You've been busy, VV? Well, no worries. I'm glad you could make it tonight, my friend. I hope everything's going good with your life and stuff, too. VV, been one of my longtime viewers, my friend. Yep, appreciate ya. See, there's a hydration mod where you have to make sure you're hydrated, and certain drinks give certain effects. You know, Frederick, it's funny you mentioned that, but we've got a member of the server who's using that very mod in a Let's Play, like, single-player world. Actually, they stream it. And Lag Monster, the big lagster. Yeah, that's a mod I'd like to look into. Now, Wist didn't just happen to build her house on a native copper vein. This is actually flooring she installed, and it's always amazing to me. I love it. I love it. We got to get you to do this with some gold floor in my room, though. But not here in my room. Not your house, mine. And then I'll put my king robe. Oops, that's the outside. Then I'll put my king robes on, and it'll all come together, people. I tell you, this herb rack right here actually looks like a really cool decorative item. I would leave it just like that. Never take the herbs down. This room is cool, but it's also functional. Hey, there's Rami. There's Rami. Brother to Big. Oh, or maybe, is Rami girl? Yes, VV, this is modded. We've got over 40 mods on the server. If you'd like to check that list out, look in the description of this live stream. Down below, there's a full list of all the mods we've got. Drink to forget what? Let's see. I know, how many of me too. Wait, whoa. When did you get to mount the antlers, West? I thought we couldn't do anything with these. No way, so we can do stuff with those. And I'm assuming you got these from a mount, looted the antlers. Oh, okay. Not the bugged one. Oh, so this is from an actual elk, I guess, that you killed heartlessly, cruelly. This is her sauna. Oh, look, she's chiseled a little bit of, like, detail in there. Oh, yes. Nice heated water here. We got it from a ruin. Understood. Oh, I just noticed the pole, too. That's a cool touch. It's like a little fireman's pole. The color room. This is where all the colors are. Yes, look at that. All that clothing that we just tore down in the museum, this is where it all started, people, up here in the Master Tailor's room. It's a beautiful and also functional room. Is that a freaking measuring stick? What? When did they put rulers? Oh, here, Wist, I can't put this down. When did they put rulers in the game? And what is that for? Holy crap, I didn't even know that was a thing. That's wild. Let's go up to the top. This is the top of the house. Only thing above this is sky, people. And this is where she sleeps. What's this door go to? Okay. Death. Certain death down there. Now this is interesting. It looks like we're still missing part of this Temporal Storm tapestry. That's too bad, actually. That's kind of a cool tapestry. Look at the Bowtorn. Looks very proud where he stands. Oh, there is an attic, Wist? You've been holding out on me. How do I get to it? Wist, I don't levitate. How do I get up here? I can see fleeting... There's cobwebs up here. Oh, never mind. There's spiders up there, Wist. I ain't going. You can't make me. Okay, I'll go up there. What's that little trapdoor for, though? Oh, you got a little trapdoor up here, Wist. Oh, this is just full of barrels. I like how you just said, you know what, I don't need to see. I can just read. This is awesome, actually. Super creepy. Oh, I just got cobwebs in my mouth. Wine cellar. It's a wine attic. Well, guess what's in here? Flags. Granted, I'm just pilfering everything you've got. So this is just for fire escape, I guess. Emergency exit in case of fire. Well, let me get my torch out. No, I'm just kidding. I love it, Wist. Your place is always a highlight of every stream. 100%. See how there's no food in here? That's perfect. That's what we want. Totally reliant on the colony chef, a.k.a. me. So barrels are hidden away. Yeah, I saw. Wait. For my sulfur barrel access. Oh, okay. Because sulfur's kind of stinky, right? So you don't want it exposed and stuff. That makes sense. Bad news, fire goes up. Now, you know what? It's fun. Oh, we joke, but fire is a real hazard in this game. Bye, Wist. Thanks for the tour. Really loved it. Are we going to plant a garden on top of this right here? Let's plant a tree up here. Maybe she won't notice. Yes, I am the colony chef. See my hat? Hey, get out of here, Drifter. Let's fight this guy in third person. See what that's like. Okay, it's absolutely terrible. Yeah, colony chef. You want to go check out my restaurant real quick? There's probably some folks in here who haven't seen it. Wist, where's all my stuff? Let's see. Wildfires are a nemesis. Yeah. So I was going to... Thank you for reminding me, Matt. So I was going to zoom in on the... Oh, where is your lightning rod, Wist? It's not on the roof. You got one? I know you had one. Yeah, but there are lightning rods that you can construct, which will help prevent fire from lightning strikes, obviously. But the bad thing is, like, a lightning could strike over there, like on the hillside, and burn the grass and the trees, you know, like all the way to her place and take it down, at least whatever's made out of wood. So it is important to have like fire breaks. You're going to want to have like at least some stone dug out around your place, or use roadway, maybe even, you know. It's one of the strategies, but for the sake of realism, that's one of the options we do have turned on in our server, but it's something you can turn off too. But it would be lit to see. Listen, we've had to fight fires a couple times in the server to prevent. Wist House specifically, I knew almost burned twice early on, but yeah, it's suspended fire glove on a glass block. Okay, understood. So it's basically out of sight, out of mind. Die. All right. So we're back here at the hub. Also, the hub contains community storage too. So anybody who has like random furniture, they just drop it off or whatever here. This is free for everybody to take. Or damn, look at this. Somebody has been filling us up. Is this excuse me, cast iron? Dude, cast iron's been hard at work. Yeah, we have the Alchemy mod, which is a really fantastic mod, and We've got a couple alchemists on the server. Man, oh man, they've been hard at work. I'm going to take some of these. Hold on, let's see. What do we got? So, wait, Fighter's Flask. 60% melee damage? Woo! Give me a couple of those. I don't want to take too much. Oh, see, these are the same. They just look different. Maybe it's different bottles. Okay, those are all fighters. Healing oil. Believe it or not, I've already got some healing. Somebody gave it to me. Yeah, this game's bringing in the heat for sure. Sprinter's Flask. I've already got some of those too. Yeah. All right, that's cool. I've got a chest on my back. Let's take that off. Put those away. Yeah. See here, I've got some of the healing, sprinters, and what we just took. A bunch of fruit tree cuttings, which hopefully we'll get time to work on a little bit later. Everyone has such unique roles on the server. Absolutely. You know, the working classes mod has been really great to encourage people to kind of like specialize. And not only does it give you access to certain recipes that other classes don't get, but if I open up my character screen here and we go to traits, you can see that like there's actual like buffs and stuff that the chef gets. For instance, from Knife Expert, Fire Starter, Practice Butcher gives me extra melee damage and stuff like that. So you can see it's pretty sweet. You can also have like secondary professions, but communism at its best. These days I almost cried because the community chests had disappeared from the place they used to be. Oh, I'm sorry, Helminia. Yeah, we like to move stuff around occasionally. I should have posted like a Discord message, but were you able to find it? It shouldn't be too hard. In the future, Helminia, just come into my cellar and you can step through this translocator and boom, you'll be right. You'll be like, 2 seconds away from the community storage, but that's how I get there. Yeah. This is a much more centralized location with all the portals being there and stuff, so I figured it was a little bit better. But Helminia's got a really nice place too. Let's go visit her place real quick. This is my kitchen, by the way, where I do all my cooking and baking and mixing. And in here, this is the server's cellar. This is where I put all the food. There's not a lot right now. But, yeah, these are storage. We have ice in here. Actually, it's slush. I need to change it, but I'll do that later. Helps preserve the food. Yes, there is a gnome, too. I've got little chiseling things all over the place. I showed this off earlier, but I don't know, there might be some viewers who didn't see this, but I did a little pumpkin patch for Halloween on the server. Of course, we're in January now, but, and over here, we've got a Christmas display. Straight with milk and cookies for Santa Claus right there. Some of my little chiseling projects. He's a mascot for my kitchen, 100%. Oh, pumpkins. This is another one of our alchemists. There's like 4 alchemists on the server. It's an attractive class, people. Yeah, interesting too, because actually the alchemists can make temporal gears too. It's one of their recipes, one of their special. It's not easy, but they can do it. But yeah, our good friend here. Got a beautiful little shop. There's some stuff underground too. That's where all the magic of the alchemy shop happens. Oh, there's the Philosopher's Stone itself. That's right. This is the item that allows an alchemist to make temporal gears. But again, this takes quite a bit to make that. Quite a few resources for sure. This is right here. This is just the very first building we built on the server, basically. The gnomes crock in. I like that. It's a good name. Yeah, but when people start, they're welcome. Like when you first jump in the server as a new player, you're welcome to take lanterns or tools from here if you need it. Some people like to start off and just do everything themselves, but hey, you know how it is. Also, let's just take a quick brief second to notice that someone is building a boat on a landlocked lake. It's true. It's happening. Don't ask me to explain it, but it is happening. All right. Hey, look at this. Helminia, knock, knock. Oh, I don't think they're on the server, but This is the home of Florence Nightingale, also known as the server's healer, Helminia. Problem Aquarium is a server you're checking of open. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on one second. Getting attacked just as I get a question. The server is a benefit for my Patreons. So it is, you can donate at any of the levels, $2, $5, or $10. The Patreon is linked in chat. So click on that. Like I say, it's a benefit for Patreon. So no, it's not a public server. But, you know, we got a great community and all players are welcome. You know, no matter what your skill level is, if you're new or if you're a veteran player, you're welcome. And of course, from all over the world too. We've got people from different parts, all the way from Europe to America and the Middle East. All right, yeah, so Helminius, look at this. Somebody did a charcoal drawing on the side of the house, but that's not what we're here for. We're touring. Look at this. Yes, it is a hospital. That's right. You can see the Red Cross. We've got bandages for free taking over here. So, such a great idea. That's nice. That's very nice. More drifters. This is an actual hospital. We need a little bit of light in here, don't we? Oh, look at this. Still a work in progress, I believe, but whoa. Helminia is also an extremely gifted artist and chiseler. And you can see a lot of the stuff we're looking at right now in the frame is chiseled. Done specifically like this right here. This is all chiseled. This door is not. But, oh man, this is incredible. Wait, is this chiseled? Oh, holy crap. This is chiseled right here. This is just stone block and oak planks. That's wicked. So this is not actually a functional door right here. This is just a chiseled block for display purposes. That's pretty impressive. Look how they sit catty corner like that. Damn. That takes a lot of work, let me tell you, from somebody who chisels. That this is actually an in-game item. But the desk it's sitting on is another chiseled block. How did you get the glass? Damn, so that's colored glass that's been chiseled into the block itself. The block has been hollowed out. And then the glass. Helminia, are you still in chat right now? This is really impressive. Look at the feet, too. See the feet? This is such a small detail, but these kind of like little turns and getting things to angle and yet still look real is extremely difficult. I've tried that before with stuff. But yeah, the resonator is obviously a part of the game, but this stuff, yeah, you're so good at this. All right, look at this. We got, so this was just some basic detailing, but look at the banister. Again, just all chiseled block. Here, let's get some light while we look around. Oh, look at that. A taxidermy. We've got a bit of a taxidermy aficionado here. This was a gift, I believe, from one of our server members, Grums, to Helminia. We've got the... Oh, is this another chisel? No, the cabinet's actually part of a mod. Okay, let's go on upstairs. The chair is chiseled, though. Oh, you can't put one past me. That's acacia with sandstone. I can tell. I can tell. Your pet. What's its name, Helminia? Kakapoo? Oh, we just got a little cushion over here. This is our little meditation spot. So if we need to, like, think about life... Or this... No, you know what this is? This is where Harry Potter lives. The boy who lived under the stairs. I kind of look like him, too, with my glasses on. But, yeah, whatever. Let's move on. Okay, still work in progress over here. Got some interesting window chiseling happening. I love the single solitary painting. Hopefully we'll see some more detailing. Oh, look, the stairs have snow on them. How the hell did that happen? Oh, the snow blew in from outside, Helminia. Oh, no. Got to close the door. There is no door. There we go. So this, yeah, this is also chiseled here too. Very nice. Loving it. Yeah, I love these banisters. That takes a lot of work. Oh, wait, are we missing something? Looks like, I don't think it's glitched. I just don't think there's a block there. Oh, damn it. Oh, crap. Close your eyes, everybody. Hold on. Oh, no. I'm dismantling her house. Put it back. Oh, that's the sad part of your house. Look, I put the block in incorrectly. Oh, my God. What did I do? What did I do? It's turned. I don't have my wrench on me. I think it's at home. Okay, we'll do this properly. Let's go back down, people. Go back down. Okay. Okay. It goes in like that. Yeah, all right. Seamless. She'll never know that I was here. Ha ha ha. Oh, so the fancy nightstand. I think that's what was sitting under the books there, probably. Just confused me a little bit. There it is, the backyard. And this is... Oh. Okay, we got too many drifters. Gotta leave the area. Good job, Helminia. Really nice place. Fantastic. We got a few other spots over here. We won't spend too much time, though. Let's see. Crisis averted. I guess we can come over here. We've got our honey area. This is our bees. Apiary. This is the spawn point, so when a new player joins, this is literally where they spawn in, right here. And at this location we have a trader nearby, but unfortunately his little cart burned down in a forest fire, so I built him this little dirt structure. Oh, we got a wolf. It's a little hobbit hole. Come here, wolf. Don't you do anything. I know, the poor trader. I think I'm going to go into... I've still got feathers here to trade with him. I think I'm going to go into creative mode. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got a gear. Let's see if I can do it right now. I don't even know if it'll work, but I think I can destroy his stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I could... In creative mode, I can get rid of this crap. And I don't think this will affect him at all, will it? Sorry, I'm reading chat down there in game. Yeah, if we get rid of this, because another thing about this is it won't let me build in regular survival mode within a certain, like, area of the trader. It's just off limits. I'll just get rid of that too. Okay, let's see if I can actually build a block or something in here. We'll just use a piece of cob. Yeah, okay. So it definitely lets me build and remove stuff in creative mode inside of a trader's little area. That's good to know. That's good to know. So, yeah, at some point when I don't have any other building going on, I'll come in here and actually make the interior look nice too. That could be cool, you know. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so we've got another member over here who's built a little house, but I honestly don't remember who this was. It's been a while since I've seen this person log in, but not to worry. That's how it is. You know, sometimes life gets in the way of gaming, unfortunately. Let's see, you can remove the trader's claim with a claim command. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, going into creative mode will be quicker and simpler, I think. Not to say that the commands or the claim system is like difficult to operate, but it definitely is easier just to go into creative. But appreciate that tip too, buddy. We got a lot of wolves around us. Let's go visit the wolf pit. There's another member's house, D Manny. Oh, yeah, we've toured this one before. I think this one's still kind of a work in progress, but one thing that is totally complete is the wolf hole. Hello, hello, wolves. All right, that was actually the spot I was originally going to build my little house, but I changed my mind and I just left the hole, and it filled right up. Look at this, Matza. Shh, damn it. Oh, he's still in here moving. I was going to build a trap around him. What? What's up, buddy? Ain't nobody building no traps around you, sir. All right, so let's go back to the hub. And maybe we can work on my little apple orchard. Actually, it's not an apple orchard. It's a breadfruit orchard. Trying to trap you again? I don't know what you're talking about, Matza. And I'm a little offended that you would suggest it, sir. Let's see, no, I'm just kidding. But thanks for coming by the stream, everybody. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I do a lot of indie content. In addition, of course, tons of vintage story stuff, too. But all right, let's see. We're going to grab the roadblocks. Got a whole bunch of these. That'll get us started. I'm not trying to do like some major build. This is literally just going to be an orchard. Like, I don't even think I'm going to do any farming at this location. Is this a... Yeah, I need to mark it, but that's okay. So this is going to be the spot strictly for like an orchard. And I think what I'd like to do... Hello, elk. Is that a hyena? Yeah, okay. There's hyenas kind of wandering over here from the local savanna, but that doesn't hurt anything. I think I want to bring this level down. So that you can see this is a nice flat area. Really good for spacing out some fruit trees and stuff, despite the portal. But I think I'd like to bring this shelf down over here. Push it back a little bit. So let's do it. It's a good way of getting some fresh medium fertility soil here too. How far do I want this? It's probably good on that side. Let's keep going. Let's see here. It would be interesting if the lake bridge was higher so we could sail under it with a little boat. And fish, too. You know, I was thinking about doing that, Helminia, because I think it was Jeff. Yeah, Jeff was building a boat on the lake, which is funny because the lake is landlocked. But it still would be kind of nice to have that boat be able to go, like, all over the lake. So, yeah, that's a project I can definitely do. Raised platforms or raised walkways are not that hard. It just, I'll have to tear it down and rebuild it, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I've redone stuff before. All right, how we looking? That. Okay, so what I'm envisioning is you step off the teleporter and you're greeted with kind of like a palisade walkway. Not a palisade. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, just a nice central road here. And I think it should probably be buried. Okay. We're going to go 3 wide on the roads. Oh, I didn't bring any of the stair blocks with me, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to start burying the road. Alright, so we'll dig this out. Let's go, people. Working on a little orchard. Now, the reason I'm doing this here, HD has done the canal full tour. Oh, yeah, Tyron has. I've been to his place and toured his canal. But now, the reason I'm doing this in this area is because certain fruit trees can only exist in certain parts of the world. They need specific temperatures and climates. So the tree that I'm really, really trying to cultivate is called the breadfruit tree. It's funny that you're doing your orchard during the first stream I'm seeing of yours because I'm currently designing my wood farm and orchard layout right now. But you're in Excel. Nice. That's the way to do it, my friend. Thank you for coming by the stream, too. I appreciate it. It's a great seeing your Problem Aquarium. Yeah, that is a bit of a coincidence, my friend. Well, like I was saying, I am really focused on this breadfruit. Now, because I didn't learn this on my own, one of my server members, Andy, told me about this, but the breadfruit is simply, without a doubt, far and away the best fruit in the game. Almost all other fruits have 80 saturation, or satiety, I should say. I don't have any other fruit to show you. There are some that have less than that. For instance, cherries and lychee fruit have only 40 satiety. Breadfruit has 200 There's nothing else that comes close to that in fruit, in the fruit category. So I really want to start a breadfruit orchard. And while I was out looking for breadfruit, I found a whole bunch of other fruit trees for this climate. So I'm going to plant those too, just because we'll have a whole bunch of awesome looking trees out here. But the breadfruit is really the prize. And right now, they're super rare. I've only got 6 trimmings. That's it. And you can see... Oh, it doesn't say it there. That's interesting. But the cuttings, fruit tree cuttings, only have a 40% chance to succeed. So it's entirely possible that all 6 of these will fail and that I won't get a single breadfruit tree. Although I would say that would probably... We'll probably get at least 2. Maybe if we're lucky, 3. Okay. But the good news is, once we do get a few of them propagated down here, as the years go by, I can take trimmings from those and continue to plant more breadfruit trees, you know, as we go. You can even graft fruit tree trimmings onto other fruit trees. That's something that can be done in this game. It's not something I've ever done, but breadfruit needs a minimum temp, 28, and handles max temp, FYI. Yeah, we should be good in this region. In fact, right here, that is the native or natural wild breadfruit tree that I got these 6 cuttings from. So we're literally just like a couple dozen blocks from where a breadfruit tree is growing. So I think we're okay, but I appreciate that. Yeah, and you know, problem too, I'm glad you pointed that out, because the fruit trees are very particular, and if you don't do it correctly, they will die. So if you're new to the game and maybe you forget, check the wiki. The wiki has a list for all the different fruit trees and the different temperatures that they need. What is up with these freaking drifters, dude? I guess we're standing right next to a portal. Alright, so how much more of this is left? I think I'm just going to dig this out. Also don't love the sand that's over here. Again, I don't want to spend like too much time investing in this particular spot. This is literally just for planting an orchard, but I want it to look nice. When people step off this teleporter for the first time, you know, I want them to, you know, I want it to appear nice on first glance. So I don't want these like jagged edges over here. Let's push this back a little bit. But I appreciate everybody coming by the stream today, doing a little bit of a bonus stream here on the YouTubes. Normally I stream on Twitch, and if you're interested in following me on Twitch and catching me more for my live streams, that link is down in the description of the live stream video. So check that out. Follow me on Twitch. You should get notified. Of course, subscribe over here on YouTube. Alright, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And all this grass will grow back. Let's get this sand out of here and replace it with just straight up soil, so it's not like an eyesore here. Hey, what's going on? Acrominous. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Thanks for coming by the stream today. Let's see. Alright, let's get this. Call you Acro. I love it. It's easy, simple, something even I can pronounce. But appreciate you coming by. Hello, everyone. You finally got the part you needed in Warframe. Right on, my friend. Alright, let's see. Let's get this back filled with some dirt. Looking good, looking good. Just so everybody knows, this is not Minecraft. This is a standalone game called Vintage Story. Alright, so that's good. Now, the thing about these trees is they have a potential to grow 4 spaces of branches. So branch out. Barari is easier. Yeah. Did you change your name, Helmini, in the server? I thought I saw you on earlier, but then I was like, wait, that's not Helmini. That's a different name that I don't recognize. But it was similar enough to yours that I thought it was you. But I don't know if it was you. Let's see. Okay, so in other words, I want this 4 spaces away from the road and 4 away from there. So that'll be our first breadfruit cutting. Okay. So again, it can grow a branch 4 in this direction or 4 in this direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll put our other one right there. Nice. So that's perfectly spaced with 8 spaces between them. This way, if this one sprouts and this one also sprouts and they get to a full maximum growth, they won't be inhibit each other, their branches on each other. They'll be able to get their full potential. You did change it to Herminia. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure. I was like, yeah, that's close enough to Helminia. I was like, oh, and then I was like, no, that's not it. That's a different name. And I don't recognize that one. But no worries. You could change your name to whatever you want, my friend. Just didn't know. All right. So the breadfruit are going to be the most important. In fact, like I said, they're kind of the whole reason I'm doing this. But I'm going to place these first, and then we'll get into placing some other stuff probably. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to the 9th block. Is that in line? Yes, it is. So I counted properly, people. I know how to count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Hello, portal. Now, eventually we can kind of stop counting these, and I can just grid it out here. If you get it, get a feel for it. Boom, there we go. All right, so that's 6 breadfruit trees. We'll have to check these in a few days or, well, however long it takes to see if they sprout or not. But let's place this chest I've got. Okay, we'll put that away. So I've got a buttload of cuttings here. Let's see, olive trees, pomegranates. I've got 3 cherry trees, orange trees. Absolute insane amounts. Okay. Good. Let's see, what's that? Cherry tree. All right, let's lay some of these too. You can see I've got backups for most of these, so it's not a big deal if they don't sprout. We'll be able to get them replaced. They're not quite as rare and precious as the breadfruit either, but I would like to get several trees down here. It's not a real orchard if you've just got 6 little spindly cuttings. So, all right, let's do a couple off in this direction. Or wait a second. You know what I'm thinking? I don't love this lake. I might fill in part of this lake here, but let's do something like this. Okay. We're going to go out in this direction. So I'm going to do a little crossways intersection here. And this way we'll be able to expand all 4. I'm not going to fill it with road. I do still have some. Never mind. I thought it was out. Alright, let's get some more of this dug off in this direction. And I'm not going to go super far. This will just give me an idea of where I need to be planning out stuff. Okay. Just get this out of my inventory for now. There we go. We'll come back through. I got a bunch more of this road stuff. Gives us a little speed buff too as we move, so it's helpful. Alright, let's see here. Do we just keep going straight? Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just start counting from the road here. This line. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, what was I just like? Orange trees. Okay, we're going with orange trees. I'm trying to at least keep the trees uniform. Alright, we'll fill this in a little bit. Whoop. Damn you, lily pad. Alright, that's a little bit better. Let's place one over here. Going to be hard to see where these guys are at now. I should have come through here with my scythe first. That would have made things a lot easier. 2, 3, 4, 5. Start from this side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yep, perfect. Alright, alright. Well, you can kind of get the idea of what I've got going on here. And I think I will probably start to bury some of this lake here. Yeah. But the important thing is we got the breadfruit trees in the ground. Hey, here's my elk. Let's bring him home. He doesn't really need to be out here anymore. Let's take him back through the translocator. But big shout out to Wist again for basically donating this translocator. This was hers. She found this awesome spot here. The 2 times road is insane. I feel like a hedgehog. It's funny you mentioned hedgehog. I started to watch Sonic 3 last night, but I had it on for about 10 minutes, and I was like, yeah, there's no way I can watch this movie. But, yeah, I know what you mean. It's awesome. Oh, Pie Dog Puck has just joined. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Oh, there he is. Okay. Get off the translocator, dummy. Okay. We made it. Let's say hi to Puck. Hey there, Puck. Yeah, so, of course, Helmini is referring to this road right here. This is actually called Stone Road, as opposed to the Stone Path. It's a modded building block, but it is pretty amazing. It is a ridiculous amount of speed here. Alright, put this guy into one of the stables, close it up. Safe and sound. Now my elk can't get away. Wait, did I leave my chest there? No, okay, I've got it. Let's put everything away. Yeah, I'm going to go back and lay out that orchard. Probably off stream. It's just, yeah, it's not like the most exciting thing to be doing here, but it is going to be important. And like I was saying, that breadfruit is a super fruit. If you guys are not familiar with breadfruit, it has the highest satiety of any fruit in the game. So it's also fairly rare, and it is temperature specific. So it's very important that I got those cuttings into the ground and at a timely and relevant location. In before rockets fly to other planets. I know how high-tech it will be. It could be pretty insane. I mean, the teleporters we've got right now are definitely pretty, high-tech type of thing, quote-unquote, for sure. Look at all these chickens. But, yeah. Oh, so we're paying a little visit to the house of Nitro and Andy. Let's see here. Nitro's got some really cool stuff. This is actually a lake. Yeah, we're standing on the middle of a frozen lake, but this is a really sweet little chiseled sword in the stone. Look at that. Look at that crap. And it's got like a little vine of flowers growing up. Man, it's super cool. More along the lines of like a massive factory production. Yeah, it would be cool to see like the shoot system expanded on, maybe something other than just wind power, Oh my god. Wait, what's happening up there? The windmill has mutated since the last time I saw it. Look at this. We've got some serious construction going on over here, folks. Amazing sculpture. Yeah, Helminia, I think full discretion. Get out of here. This is actually a part of the BetterRuins mod, and I'm pretty sure Nitro brought most of this here and just placed it in block forms. I don't think he sculpted, I could be wrong, I think he said he sculpted part of the base in order to get it to look like it was sitting naturally. So I think he might have done this base part, but Yeah, regardless, it is an awesome sculpture for sure. Really, really cool. I love it. Only we got a jack-o'-lantern out here glowing people. Boo. And that is a literal pumpkin too. I love it. Let's take a trip. He's got some of the roadblock too. His is a different look. Let's get that going there. All right. I'm just wondering where his translocator goes. Let's find out. Oh, there's a boat here. Ah, I've never visited this part of the world. Where are we exactly? We're far to the north. Huh. Yeah, this is where we just were, right over here. And we just translocated up to this spot. I wonder what Knight's doing up here. He's, I think he's probably just set this translocator down temporarily. Yeah, left his boat here. He'll probably pick it up, come back, and keep sailing and stuff. But, alright. So, let's pop inside and see what he's got going on. Gotta love the way that this, redwood looks. Hey! Oh, wow, he's done some work here, too. Wow. Yeah, the redwood and the plaster looks really great next to each other. I can tell he's replacing some of this with cobble, or maybe vice versa, but the hell, we got snow inside the house again. Where's that coming from? Look at this, too. These windows actually work. Look at that. Isn't that cool as hell? Oh, yeah. There's this little bed over here in the corner. That's a really nice looking bed. Celtic double bed. How do you make that? Is that makeable or? There it is. 2 beds. That's it. Are you kidding? It's from a mod called Kevin's Furniture. I'm pretty sure that's where the windows come from too. Kevin's Furniture. Yeah. This is a really great mod. My first time playing with it, but it definitely adds a lot, which is cool. Yeah, the windows are nice. Let's see how they're made again. Oops. Look, just 2 leaded glass windows right on top of each other, and you can get these awesome ones. So, pretty simple construction, too. Hey, we got a kitty. Hey, there's just a Falx. Oh, that's not a Falx. Conjar. Now this, I really like this. Yeah, what is this? A steepled archway? Is that what that's called? That's really cool with the moose antlers above it. Oh yeah. The way that it actually kind of makes the door appear as though it's that shape, even though when we look at it on this side it's not. But still, it's a nice illusion. I love it. Look at this. We got alchemy stuff going on over here. He's got a brewery happening. You know, it's funny with all the detailing, and I've thought this before, but with all the detail and the cool stuff you can build, the brewery or the boiler, whatever this is called, and the condenser kind of looks laughably simple, don't you think? In a way, it seems just a little too blockish. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need to be like a super fancy detailed construction, but I really like that bauxite oven. Yeah, that's cool. Got the counters up there. It's not popping up. That must be a Kevin's mod too, I assume. Not sure. I could just walk around and look at people's houses all day. There's some really cool builds on the server. And we're not done yet, people. Let's go check out this windmill. This is quite the contraption, gentlemen. I don't think either Nitro or Andy are in the stream right now, but or on the server at the moment, but regardless, yeah, this is pretty impressive. Jesus, you want to get some serious height going? Climb that ladder. Is it possible to make chiseled doors right? Yes. I've never done that, but the QP chisel mod that we have... Can I turn this off? Kind of loud in here. Yeah, the QP chisel mod, I believe, does have like a way to make chiseled doors, but I've never tried it, Helmania, before, so I couldn't tell you how to do it. Most simple copper stills kind of look like that. Gotcha. Understood, Frederick. Yeah, I mean, It's just, I guess, like you say, it's just some copper panels hammered together or whatever. Pretty simple. But yeah, there's not much to see up above. And the rooms up here, are, as far as I know, are pretty empty. Yeah. These rooms are just, I guess, like our auxiliary storage rooms and stuff. But it goes up quite a few stories, no doubt about it. This is a very impressive windmill. And yes, it is 100% at the maximum height for the bonus. You could build it higher, but any higher you get like no extra bonuses or anything. Now, check this out. Speaking of impressive sculptures, hello there, sir. We've got a very interesting sculpture. Now, again, this is from the BetterRuins mod. This is something that I think Andy found and literally like took it apart block by block and brought it home and then reassembled it here at this location. But the one addition they made was they put these eyes in here. These eyes are actually blocks that glow. So the head of this thing... Oh my god, what did I just do? What the hell? What was that? The head of this thing is actually a light source now. Because they chiseled those eyeballs into it. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. Oh, we hear some elephants. The mill is very imposing. I know. You know, I was thinking about it today, and it's unfortunate neither's on, but I might still suggest this to him. You know what this thing needs? It needs some flying buttresses. I mentioned these earlier on I think, Little Blues build, but if you're unfamiliar with that term, it's like an architectural thing. So there would be like, imagine something that kind of flares off to the side and then is supported all the way down to the ground, you know? And it's a real like way of supporting buildings architecturally, but you know, I think in history they're often very decorative and stuff like that. You'll see gargoyles perched on them and stuff quite often. So, and it could be a way, even though it's not necessary to support this thing, could be a way of kind of breaking up the cylindrical nature of this. You know, it's very it's got that monolith feeling to it. You know, you better go to war against it. That's funny. Yeah, it's got a monolithic. It could definitely use something to break up that single line. But alright, enough commenting on that. Let's check out Andy's place. Now, Andy's place is a refurbished ruin structure, so he's done a lot of work here. But yeah, he added the roof, I'm pretty sure. But this was like something that was partially built, and he basically took it over and refurbished it. And it's turned out to be a really amazing home. Sure, beautiful, beautiful. He's got a little upstairs part. I thought he had a translocator up there. He must have moved it. It won't let me go in. That's weird. I thought he said he had given me access to this place, but I guess I can't open doors. Please mind your manners. We can go down. Oh, here's his translocator. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at this stove. He's got so many baking spaces. Oh, look. He's got it. Wait, this isn't automated. No, I don't think this is automated. I think he's just been cooking down here, but that's crazy. This is so many ovens. This is double the ovens that I've got at my place. And I thought I had a lot. Whew, man, oh man, that's crazy. Oh, look. How the hell did he do that? Can you just do that with any sprite like that? I've seen these crates that have like the little space to, I guess, to put parchment. Is that how he did that? How the hell did he get that little? And why isn't it on every one of my crates? That's what I want to know. That's pretty amazing. I don't know how many. That's, and he doesn't have it on any of his other crates here. Huh. I have no idea how he did that. Oh, look, he's just got freaking raw meat sitting here. parchment on crate plus charcoal. Oh, and then it pops up like a little, like, toolbox window to I've used. We should try that. Hold on, let's go try that. Let's go see if we can do that ourselves, people. We got to go back to the post office because there's some parchment there. Okay, we can try this for sure. Then it gives the item icon. Okay. Yep, best way to learn is to just do it yourself, people. All right. So yeah, we're running right now on blocks that give us 2 times the movement speed. All right. Shut up, elk. What program do I use to edit videos? It's a editing software called VSDC. VSDC. The letters VSDC. It's got a free program, but I do pay for the yearly subscription or whatever. It's got some features are paywalled, but not many. All right, let's see here. Okay, so I wanted a piece of parchment, which we have a few extras. We'll grab one from there. Let's do this. Close that up. All right, so we've got charcoal right here, and look at this. We've got a crate right in front of me that has the spot. Wait, what did Wist say? Parchment on the crate plus charcoal. I don't see how that... How do you put parchment on the crate? Does it need to be empty? No, I just put the parchment in there when it was empty. How do we get the parchment on the crate? Because it shows the little spot for it. Right there, see? Oh, in the crafting grid. Okay, okay. Oh, there's another crate down there. Huh. Okay, crafting grid. Oh, what? Are you serious? Oh. Wait, can't draw symbol on empty crate. Put something in crate first. Yes, I will. Oh, what? He just made a little exclamation. Oh, Matza's in here starving. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that, Matza. Here you go, buddy. You got a bowl? You got a bowl, dude? Look at that. Now, we're not making crates right now, Matza. We're just experimenting with that. I did not know that. That is so cool. Why aren't I have to do that with every single crate now? Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, parchment just became super valuable. I've got about a dozen or more crates back at the... oh, crap. I just put charcoal in the wrong one. Oh, so... Wait. It disappeared when I took the charcoal out of it. So will it go back? Put more charcoal in it? I lost it. It doesn't... Okay, so... Let's try it like this. Let's take the charcoal out of it. Put that in there. Now draw... Okay, okay. I see how it works. Okay. We got it. Just got to draw it. When you pull the last piece out, though, it resets it. Okay, because it's empty, it always leave one. Understood. Understood. Somebody's going to come in here and who hasn't seen that before and is going to be like, what the hell? How? How? Yeah, that's a pretty dang cool little trick. Look at that, guys. We learned something in the stream today. Hell yes. I'm loving it. All right. Let's see. How's it going, Matza? What you working on, buddy? This is where Matza lives. Oh, he's doing... Are you making steel and refractory bricks and stuff? Matza, we got to get you a house of yourself, buddy. You don't need to live down here in a basement with the drifters and stuff. You're upgrading the bricks? Good job. Good job. Of course, for anybody who's curious, we've got 2... steel refineries going. 71% complete there. What is this? Who's been graffitiing? How dare you? These look like demonic symbols to me. Somebody's trying to summon a demon. I caught you. I caught you. All right, number 2, crematorium, or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, look at that. Not you, Matza? Well, good. I'm glad you told me that it wasn't you, because I totally believe that, sir. Look at this hand here. What is this? Is this the Starship Enterprise? Is that what this symbol is supposed to be? Like, I can see that clearly. This is a hand. This? I don't know. Is it a dinner plate with, like, some weird cutlery next to it? I don't know. I'm sticking with the Starship Enterprise, though. That's what I'm going with. This is the Pottery Barn. Ooh, I'm going to loot Matza's drifter stuff here. This is mine, Matza. Took your drifter loot, buddy. Oh, shit, he's right there. Put that false away, dude. Don't do it. Put that false away. You just making an entrance? So, Matza's been working down here, too. Where is it? I saw you extending... Where'd it go? Did you fill it in? No, it's right here. Yeah, I saw you doing something over here. What's this going to be, Matza? Looks like you were extending... Oh, are you doing more agriculture over here? This agricultural setup with the nice little waterfalls, that was all Matza. Very, very brilliant. Let's see here. But yeah, it looks like he might be working on extending out in this direction. I don't know. He's giving me the silent treatment right now, so I don't know. Oh, gosh. Yeah, more agriculture. Understood, sir. Well, guys, that's pretty much the server tour. Here's the free bags. If anybody joins up, we've got free bags for newbies and stuff right over here by Aram's place. He's got a little Viking hut. But man, oh man, it's been another really fun stream here on the multiplayer server. I got started a little bit late tonight, so I think we'll stop things here. But I do appreciate everybody who tuned in for this one. Once again, follow me on Twitch if you want to catch me more often live. But I still do stream here on YouTube. Also, and of course, I've got my edited Let's Play series and a bunch of other content. So make sure you subscribe as well. But thank you, everybody, for joining me for this little fun stream. I hope you'll continue to tune in for more. And I will see you all on the next one.